Hi, my name is Regan. I'm 41 years old, and here's another snippet of Regan's Random Thoughts. If you are not being loved in a way that is meeting your needs, it is not your fault. How can I say that? How do I know that? Like, we've never even met. How another person loves you has everything to do with their capacity to love and nothing to do with you. If you are not being loved in a way that is meeting your needs, chances are that way back in your developmental years where your brain was developing the algorithm for what love is, it probably connected acceptance and attachment to love. And baby, acceptance and attachment is not love. It creates this algorithm where you feel like you need to be in right standing, where you feel like you need to be accepted in order to be loved. When in reality, you should just be loved because you exist, boo. Because you're her, because you're him. Think of a baby coming into this world. What does a baby do to earn their place in this world? Nothing. A baby should be accepted by the family and the community because it showed the fuck up. If somebody is not loving you as you are, that is your cue to leave. If you look at it as, oh, I need to change, I need to make compromises in order for me to keep this relationship, I need to figure out how to make this work, that is how you get stuck in either a trauma bond, codependence, or a dysfunctional relationship. You get stuck because you think you're the problem and you keep trying to change to get a result that has absolutely nothing to do with you, babe. It has everything to do with the other person that is showing you they're not gonna bring those things to the table. And you keep trying to become a different person so that they'll bring things to the table that they're not gonna bring the table for anybody. It has nothing to do with you. They might be telling you, they're rejecting you, they're not giving you what you need because you're X, Y, and Z. That's called emotional manipulation. Do not fall for it. The way another person treats you has everything to do with them. If you continuously are having to teach people, argue with people, have conversations with people, beg them to love you in a way that you need, that is your first clue that that person doesn't have the capacity to show up in the way you need, and you need to just go. Don't fall in the trap of thinking you have to change in order to get them to change. That will literally cost you years of your life. True love will cause your central nervous system to be in a relaxed state where it can actually breathe. If you are feeling anxious or stressed, are they gonna call? Do they still like me? Are they mad at me? That is your central nervous system already communicating to you, this isn't love. This is a transactional situation you are in. Love should be consistent, calm. It should not activate the central nervous system. It might feel kind of boring at first if you've only known counterfeit love. Get out of the trap of you're not lovable, you're the problem, nobody's gonna ever love you. None of that is true for any of you. I don't care how horrible you are lovable. How are you going to get to the place then to change the algorithm? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to stop subscribing to the core belief that you're the problem. You see, you cannot get that which you will not give yourself. If your core belief is that you're not lovable, that you're the problem, that people always leave you, then you're not giving yourself the core belief of, I am lovable, I am the one, I am worth fighting for, I am worth staying for. You're already not doing that, and you're trying to find a person to do it for you to prove to you it's not true. Baby, you have to be that person. You have to believe you're lovable and you're worth it first, and then have boundaries with anybody that is not coming from that place, where only the people who believe what you believe, which is I'm fucking worth it, are gonna come through. Don't get stuck in the trap of feeling like you're not enough and continuously trying to get people to prove you wrong, because all they will do is prove you right, because whatever you believe is going to be the result you're getting. If you believe you're unlovable and you keep trying to get people to prove you wrong, you will continuously fall for love bombing and manipulation. You're not going to have appropriate boundaries because you're already coming from a place of lack, a place of desperation. And desperate energy is energy that wants something. It is a manipulative energy and it repels. So it actually causes real love to be repelled from you. And what comes through is users and abusers and people that want to take from you. You're not being manipulated and being abused repeatedly because you're not worth it. You're only being manipulated and being abused because you just have an inaccurate algorithm, and all you have to do is change that. It has nothing to do with your worth and value. Your worth is immeasurable. A human heart is the most valuable thing in the universe. I can't convince you of that. Nothing changes until you believe that. Baby, the human body is literally made of stardust, alive with energy. You are created of the stars. You are so interconnected with all of creation. You hold immense value and purpose, and it'll sit dormant until you choose to believe that. It's the whole choose this day, who do you serve? Are you going to serve a lack mentality, or are you going to serve abundance? Are you going to serve fear, or are you going to serve truth? Are you going to serve life, or are you going to serve death? It has nothing to do with your worth and value, babe. It's literally just a choice. If people are not loving you in the way you need, get away from them quicker and faster. The further involved with them you get, the more damage is done when you leave. Quicker you remove the people that are not loving you in truth and spirit, the quicker you fully heal. And then you clear up space for real love to enter your life. Love you, tree.